So when we apply this to where we'd find these, or the other way around, looking at a rock and deciding where it came from, we have to think about what sort of conditions it would need to grow large crystals or not. So essentially any of the lava that's come out of the volcano here, well, magma turning into lava as it comes out, this is extrusive rock because it will cool very quickly and it will have little or no crystals within it. And so we find that along the top of our volcanoes, down the sides of our volcanoes, because it covers and flows down, goes down sometimes even into the water. Some of it will get thrown out of the volcanoes and hit the ocean and solidify very, very quickly. And not only will it have no crystals in it, but because it hits the water and the bubbling ocean, it will actually get bubbles trapped within it. We call that pumice. Any rocks that come out of the volcano and solidify really quickly in the air or in the water, we will find in these areas. So too for these areas here. However, if the rock hasn't made it out of the volcano, it's going to actually slowly cool on its own inside. So any of the rock that we find in the lower parts of the volcano, like here and here, that's been stuck inside the volcano and cooled really slowly, we will find that that will actually have large crystals and therefore be intrusive rock. You'll also find that as you go down further deeper into the earth, you'll have even more intrusive rock. The deeper you go, the slower it takes to cool, the bigger the crystals. So the rocks that have the best crystals and the best size and the best formations tend to be found, of course, deep in the earth. This is why they often cost so much too, because they're very hard to get. So let's just quickly look at these rocks that I've got on the slides here. I've already shown you bronzite, and basalt. Here's another one, granite, and as you can see, this one here has crystals that have grown into each other. So it is again an intrusive rock. Now notice also it's made of very light coloured minerals. Because of this, we would actually call it a felsic rock, which means it has very light coloured minerals like quartz within it. And here we have latite. Now this one, as you can see, here are the crystals, but there's lots of areas here where there are no crystals formed. It again is an extrusive rock and therefore is found in the surfaces around volcanic eruptions. Now one last thing, they didn't always call it intrusive and extrusive rocks. They often called them plutonic and volcanic. Volcanic rocks are essentially extrusive rocks, and plutonic ones are ones that come from deep within the ground. They're the ones we now call intrusive rocks.